Professor Lalli's Library of Curiosities. I would introduce myself, but I don't go by any names. The professor abducted me a long time ago. I'm a wandering vagrant, and I'm here to guide you through his Library of Curiosities. Come right this way, and we'll see what exhibits are in store. The professor's collected many of us along his travels. You'll see them throughout this walkthrough. Among my colleagues, we're a family who ran from persecution in Salem. They crafted this glorious card right here. This card is a card that gives you access to the Library of Souls. Within the Library of Souls is the knowledge of anyone who has ever passed away. Now, you must return that knowledge on time. If you don't, the card will devour you. This is our wondrous botanist, Dr. Fiona Foxglove. She spent years honing her gardens. Come see what she has for you.
Hello. Welcome.
She's collected nightshade and foxglove from their native lands. She has made tea from water hemlock to rid herself of annoying colleagues.
This is definitely all plant.
The professor's been happy to help her succeed through the years. Turns out he can get plants to graft with any living material. Fiona's looking a bit bored. I do suggest we move along before she decides to try a new plant on us. Now, what would a library be without a collection of books? We have our own right here. Take, for instance, our copy of the Necronomicon. Pristine condition, easy enough to gather after a group of misguided teens reads from it and deals with the consequences. We have books written by Beelzebub and other demons to enjoy. Those tend to run a bit hot. The writings of voodoo priestess Marie Laveau with a wonderful recipe on how to make zombies. And obviously, this collection would not be complete without our witchcraft books. Now, an absolute rarity, we have a prison book here. This one must be opened with great care. It holds someone within its pages that would do anything to get out. If you're not careful once opened, the prisoner will try to trick you into changing places. There are many stories of what it's like to be trapped in here. No two stories are the same. If you listen carefully, you may hear a prisoner scream. Our dearest professor has always kept himself close to those who can provide funding for his numerous endeavors. One such socialite is his friend and traveling associate, Baron de Zoot. An avid collector and amateur zoologist, the Baron's interest in studying creatures of legend is unmatched. We have one right here, Roscoe. We thought he was stuck, but he's still alive. Now follow me, we'll see some more of the Baron's unique collection. Many a fine creature displayed on this table. The crowning jewel was to be the Fiji mermaid atop this stand here. However, the Baron did not realize the Fiji mermaid he bought was a scam. So he took it upon himself to create his own lovely creation. Now this is the ultimate centerpiece for his collection of Animal Kingdom firsts. He hired a scientist to create this creature, and the operation may have driven her mad, but it was well worth it to the professor and the Baron. Now don't look too close, because the creature is still fairly fresh and still fairly afraid. Dolls are such a wonderful collectible, so many to choose from. Emily used to be a seamstress for the library here, very quiet and unassuming. Now, she didn't like to interact with people if she could avoid it, but she loved her dolls. They made her so happy. The professor found one for her, a lovely doll named Callista. The more she loved her doll, the more Callista wanted to make Emily happy. Callista decided to cheer Emily up. Little by little, she pulled pieces of Emily's humanity into her, allowing Emily to become more rigid, not able to talk or move, just to sit and be left alone, making Emily into the perfect doll. Callista took Emily's humanity and now lives able to walk and interact with people. Callista, along with her twin Calliope, happily make their home with the library. We think Emily's happy here. She doesn't talk much before, so it's hard to gauge her reaction now. I wonder where Calliope wandered off to. They're usually together at all times. There you are, Calliope. Good to see you again. Now we have a very special exhibit coming up. Gods and goddesses were the only things worshipped by the Greek Hellenists centuries ago. Did you know a small cult believed that the spirit of Narcissus inhabits this very year? Narcissus fell in love with their own reflection and turned into a beautiful flower. Or so the myth is told. The cult of Narcissus warns for some who become too infatuated with their own reflection, a flower will not bloom. Instead, his or her very life will wither away once Narcissus claims that beauty for their own. It has been a while since the mirror has fed. And now we have a very special piece coming up. I've heard tale that Robert James Hubbard in Casanova has nothing on our mummy. His mummy is dead and rotting, lying in the sarcophagus, doing nothing interesting. The professor used the archaeologist who found this mummy to resurrect it. Needing nothing but the monthly new moon and the amulet of Anubis, the professor heroically sacrificed his talent to bring about this glorious monster. With this amulet, the mummy is completely under our control. The only time we would have to worry would be if there was a solar eclipse on the same day as the new moon. And that's not a problem. What's wrong? There's no solar eclipse on the new moon anytime soon, right? Oh, no. I guess we should be moving along.
This is my partner, Gus.
I'm Gus.
Hey, Gus, we're grave robbers, and we procured all this beautiful merchandise because that's what you do at an attraction. Everyone has a gift shop. Why would this be any different? Check it out. Look what we got here. Beautiful artwork, tattoos recovered from the watery deep of sailors, hanging up on a wall, or maybe do something else with it.
You can put it on your eyes to help you sleep.
That's uncomfortable. I don't like that. Put that down. What about these? Ooh, preserving baby heads. Ooh, look, that's just like them. Hold it up.
Thank you,
Spit
Perry.
image. You take the goo and put it on your face. Makes you look younger. Oh, what else do we got? Scented candles. Who doesn't love scented candles? Give it a good whiff, Gus. What's that smell like?
It smells like bones.
Smells like bones. All right. What about these beautiful wind chimes?
Have you seen these outside at night on your front porch jingling, making you feel all peaceful like
Too much.
drinking your whiskey on the
Too much. Too much. Put him down. Put him down. It wasn't tranquil at all. Hey, guess what? I didn't like that. We're great. But let's not forget the best right here. It's exquisite. It's expensive. It's meaty. Oh, nice leg lamp for you. Any of this, all of this could be yours for the low, low price of just a few years of service to Professor Lalli's Library of Curiosities. Maybe even a slice of your soul. You buy it? You gonna?
And that's what to buy something.
You gonna buy something? No? Well, get out of here! Come on, let's get on.
Yeah, go on now, get. Go on. Don't come back if you buy something.
Welcome to Professor Lalli's Library of Curiosities. We are so glad you could join us and be part of our library.